Hey folks, how you doing? Susie Meadows here, and this is what we are going to be working on today. We're going to be using the Hello Ladybug bundle, and these are the cards. And actually, this is also, there's going to be a free card kit, so stick around and we'll chat about that. So, but I hope you guys are doing well. It's lovely here in Central Indiana. I'm just looking down on my iPad to make sure we are broadcasting, and it looks like we are. So hey gang, we're going to go ahead and go down to the work surface and get started. So as you come on, let me know you're joining me, and especially where you are, and if you're a stamper or a crafter, or maybe you're not, and that's okay. But like I said, we are going to work on the Hello Ladybug, and it comes in a stamp set, and there is a bundle with a punch. So where you find it is in the spring catalog. And let me flip this over here. Here we go. And this, like I said, it comes, you can just get the stamp set or you can get the punch. And you guys know me, I love punches. So, but as I was looking at this, well, you know, I didn't know whenever I get a stamp set, sometimes I know immediately what I want to work on, and others I don't. And so this one, what I like to do is look here at the catalog and get some ideas. And so I looked at this one and I thought, you know, let's try that. So I did a little bit, it's called casing. What is it? Copy and share everything. And of course, I did a little bit of my own tweak using hello rather than you can bug me anytime. And then I thought, well, you know, let's keep playing. Let's see what else I can come up with. And so, you know me, I like my little 3x3 note cards. And these are great to put in with packages. And so I decided, you know, let's just see what this looks like. So this is what I came up with this. And you know, ladybugs, we always think of them as being red, but they don't always have to be. You know, we can have critters of different colors. And so this is just also some of that free paper. And remember, this is getting ready to start the last month of celebration till the end of February. And this is where you can get good and fun free stuff. So, okay, so let's get this out. Oh, one thing I wanted to show you here was, you see these little Stampin' Spots? These come in paper pumpkins and other times, but you can order 8. If you don't want everything in the kitchen sink in a craft room or craft closet, you can get these small ink spots, and these come in 8 different colors: basic gray, Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Flirty, Gorgeous Grape, Granny Apple Green, Red, Real Red, and Shaded Spruce. So this is a great way to get started with some inks if you don't have nor want everything. So just wanted to show that because that's here and you can find that online. So let's go ahead and get things oriented here. It looks like I need to move some things. Just want to show this real quick, gang, before we get started. This is my host code, and I mentioned free card kits. What I'm offering as a thank you is for folks that purchase at least $35 before shipping and tax. I'm going to provide a free card kit. So, and I'll show you that here in a little bit. I'm bringing in some of my pretty critters. You know, like I said, you know, ladybugs do not have to be all red. So I thought this little ladybug needed to bling out just a little bit. And this is using some vellum and some white eyes, you know. And here's some of this retired, but some of the gold vellum. So, but anyway, just want to show you those things. So what we're going to start with, we're going to start just with stamping. This is just, these inks are inks. These stamps are photopolymer. And so they don't have a lot of the cushioning that our red rubber does. So what I wanted to do is have just a little bit of cushion, and that's what this foam is here. So let me get my inks out here, and I'm going to show you how to use just we're just going to do some different things here. I think we're going to do Real Red, Daffodil Delight, and Granny Apple Green. So let me get these things opened up. Put them over here. You don't necessarily need to see all the inks here, but we will get them started. And I have a card panel. It is just going to go on the front of the card front. I've already cut this in half and scored it. So, and it's going to go right here. Okay, so we'll get that out of the way. And I think we're going to start with the large leaf. Now, I just have a scratch piece of paper because I'm going to go off the page. Okay, and I think I want this to go like one of the things, I want it to go this way instead. I want it to be I want it to be a portrait rather than landscape. So I'm going to start here first, and this is what you call first generation. But this is second generation. When I come right back here, don't ink it up again. And what it actually does, it gives you a different color. So isn't that cool? So, okay, so let's get over here. Next, I think I'm going to go with the daisy. And let's, okay, gonna ink this daisy up. And I think I want this daisy to go right here. Okay, now something I want to show you. Can you see that line in here? Here. You see how it's two different colors? So and that's because I went off the page. So just keep that in mind when you're inking, because it's going to show that if you go off the page a little bit. So I think I'm going to go right here. And I think that's good for it right now. Now I think I want to go with oops, I got rid of that and I'm not ready. I'm going to go with some of these smaller flowers. I think maybe right there. And let me see. I think I want to go... I want second generation, so I don't want it quite as dark. There we go. We may come back. We may put some more of these on. I'm not sure yet. But now we're going to do the star of the show. We're going to do a critter. And we are going to do this with our pretty one there. We're going to use Memento Black. And, okay. And see, the nice thing about this, you can see how inked up it is. You can see if you need to add some more ink. And I think we're going to put this pretty one right here. And I'm just leaving it down long enough for it to transfer. I'm not rocking it. That's really important, not to rock it, because that's when you get halos and things like that. Okay, now we are gonna make a red ladybug. So I'm using my Real Red. And I'm just going to line it up with the camera that's right over. So that means I can't get totally where I wanted it. I'm pretty happy with that. That's pretty good there. Okay. So now let's add some, I know, also on the black. I want my sentiment. I'm looking for it. Here we go. My sentiment is, may your greatest wish come true. I think I'm going to put it right here, right in the middle there. There we go. Wonderful. Okay, now I'm going to add some more purties here. And I think I'm actually going to use these small flowers. And I'm going to add a little bit of color down here. Okay, and then I want second generation. So I want this to go right up here. So see, it's a little bit lighter. And, I don't know. Okay, we'll do a second generation again. And I think I'm going to fill in some of this white space. And I'm going second generation because I want my ladybug to really be the show. Okay. I think that's good. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop here. Okay, so let's close up these inks so I don't have a catastrophe. Oh, but I need the yellow. I'm not going to do the yellow yet. Okay, and what it's time to do is we are going to adhere this onto the card base. And I like using my multi-purpose glue just a little bit, not gobs. And right there in the center, okay. And then actually I like turning it over and on this side. There we go. Yes, they are some fancy ladybugs. That's true. Now, I want to do a little bit of pretties on the inside. And I'm going to go ahead and use my... Okay, I'm going to do the inside of my card. And this is also something that you could do to decorate your envelope. So let's go there, and I think I'll put some right there. There we go. I'm going to leave the sentiment alone for right now. But, I'm going to grab an envelope real quick here, maybe. Yep, got one right next to me. And I'm going to put some flowers down here. There we go. So that way, whoo, that'll be pretty. Somebody will get that and say, oh, I like this. So this is, I consider this a fairly easy card. Yes, it takes some inks, but it takes inks, stamps, and paper. So that's what's nice about this. Okay, but I want to go ahead and work on this next card. And this is the next card we're going to make. It's a little bit, it has a lot of parts and pieces, but actually it's not really bad on the stamping. But this is going to be part of the free card pack. I'm going to give you all the bits and pieces to do this. Now, I can't stamp for you, but I can definitely give you these other pieces. So, what we're going to need is, I'm getting some of these inks out of the way. Okay. Okie dokie here. I'm moving things over. I'm going to use the medium Daisy Punch. Okay, here we go. And this is actually what your card pack looks like. I mean, like I said, there's no stamped images, but it's got all the bits and pieces here. So we're going to go ahead, and I think first we're going to work on our ladybug. So with our ladybug builder, I'm going to punch out the body. Whoop, it went flying on me. There we go. And now I want some, I'm going to go with red wings. And there we go. Okay. And, while I'm punching, I'm going to use the Shasta, well, I call it a Shasta daisy, but it's really called a medium daisy. But there we go. And there's no stamping, just punching on that one. Okay. So we're going to use these. Now, I want to, see, I gave this some, where did I put my stamps? Oh, here we go. This is part of the building, and I'm going to put some dots on here. And I need my black ink, which is tucked away. Let's put you right here. Put you there. Okay, you've seen my purdy, so we'll get them off here. Okay. So, let's open the ink up. Okay. Nope, that's not the way, is it? Here we go. I'm just going to center it. There we go. There we go. Got some pretty dots that way. Okay, so we can go ahead and assemble our ladybug. And I think we're going to go just a little bit of glue. Not a lot. Okay. and right there. So we're going to let that sit right there. We'll put some eyes on here in a moment. Let's see, another bits in a piece. Let's go ahead while I've got the black. Let's do the sentiment. You can bug me anytime is what this one is. Okay, this is just a scrap piece of paper. And like I said, my head's not right over. The camera is in the way, so it's sort of guessing. Am I making it? Am I making it? Okay, so we're going to put that to the side. Now, we need to do this leaf. This leaf right here. So we're going to use our Greenery Apple Green again. And I'm looking for my leaf. Okay. Here we go. Make sure. Yep, it's not. There we go. Ha! Which I used, now that I think about it, it was green before, wasn't it? So, we're going to do our first generation. And we're going to do a second generation. I like having a little variety of color, and then we'll decide which we want to go with. There we go. Now, it's normal for photopolymer to stick just a little bit when you're working, so don't worry about it. Just realize it's going to happen, though. So, because if you pull off too fast and you have too much ink, then you'll get splatters around. Okay. Now, there is not a die cut or a punch for this, and so fussy cut. And I think, let's go with the dark this time. So some people don't like to fussy cut. The thing to think about is just imagine that there is just a little cloud of white around your image. So, and the thing is, you're moving the paper. You're not moving your scissors. I need to get a little bit closer so I can see here. There we go. So I am just, as you can see with my left hand, I'm moving the scissors. The paper, rather, duh. I just said the opposite, didn't I? Imagine that. Okay. So, I'm just leaving a little bit of white around. And just doing a wiggle. Whenever there's a curve, another wiggle. I'm not too concerned about being really precise, because if you look at the card, the background is white. True, it's an embossed folder, so there's some texture happening, but I don't think anybody's going to measure, oh, you have more white on this side than you do the other. I don't think so. This is handcrafted, so it's unique. And the bottom line is you're taking time to make something that you think somebody else is going to enjoy. Somebody's going to enjoy that you have spent time creating something just for them. And that is important, because in this, with life that just goes zoom, 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 we sure appreciate it when somebody spends time with us. Now, see, if you look real close, this is not perfect. See, if I'm going to be real critical, there's not as much white there as there is there. Tough noogie. Doesn't matter. Okay. Now, what else you're going to get in the kit? This here is, see that texture there? This is one of the new embossing folders. It is the 3D. It's a Hive. I thought that was really cool. So we're going to use that. We can use this side or this side. And I think I'm going to use this side this time. Okay. And we've got our card base. So, but before I do that, I also have this piece that I have ran through the embossing folder. And that one is called Greenery, the Greenery embossing folder. And it's the small one that works really well with the mini cut and emboss. Okay, as you can see, it's a little bit long. So I'm going to put it down first, and then I'm going to cut it. So let's put a little bit of my glue. And glue is really good because there's texture. This isn't a flat surface going to a flat surface. There's a little bit of, just a little bit of unevenness, I guess you could say. Once again, I like going to the bottom just in case I have ink on my fingers. I don't this time. Thank you. But that doesn't always happen because I have marked cards before. And so this, I just turn it on the other side, and that's how I get it cut to size. That's just how I like to do it. Okay, we need to assemble some things. So I'm going to put just a little bit of glue, not a lot, on my medium daisy. And I've just turned them just a bit so they're going back and forth. So you can see what they look like. So if I dry fit that, I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put my ladybug here and my leaf. I think I'll put my leaf right there. Yep. So I'm going to start with that. I want my leaf down. Once again, some multi-purpose glue. And see, I goofed in that normally I have my silicone mat is right to the side of me, but do I have it over here? No. So there we go. We're bringing it back over. As you can see, I use it quite often because I wouldn't have got glue on my paper otherwise. Oh, well, 'tis life, you know. Things happen. A little bit of glue. And I'm going to let this hang over just a little bit. There we go. And now, and I just let you know, I can't see comments right now, so I am, my iPad's a little buried right now. Now, I think I want to bump this up, and so I have options, but I think I'm going to use some mini, not so many, they are just regular size dimensionals, and there are black ones if you would prefer to use black. But of course, they're in the basket on the other side of the table, and I'm not going to reach for it. So I think we will put my ladybug right there. And now we've got our sentiment. Okay. And I want it to go there, and I like angles. So now I was thinking I would just tuck this down like that. Yep, and go straight down. Now, you'll notice on my original card, I'll show you some of the differences. I raised things, different things up. Okay, but I'll put them all together first. Okay, now for eyes, I'm going to use the matte black dots. I'll show you some of my other projects where I've used different things for the eyes. Let's get these out here. Okay, I think I want the small ones. And to get another one, I'm putting the eyes close to each other. There we go. Okay, so now, oops, see, I got my glue. Okay, now we are ready to put this on our card. Put it on the card base. So once again, using the liquid glue, because this is not, there's a lot of texture here. So make sure where the bottom is of the card, because I have put the card front on upside down before. There we go, just enough to get it down. Once again, I'm flipping it over. There we go. Okay, good deal. Now, we need that daisy, or that medium daisy needs a little bit of bling. So let me find where my bling is. It's not, it's, once again, it's over here. Okay, I think I'm going to use a rhinestone jewel, and I'm going to use the big dude. Clear down here. I think I'm going to put right there. Okay, so let me show you what the differences are on this card. Here I used a first generation green, Granny Apple green, but here I did second generation. Now on this one, I raised the sentiment up with many dimensionals, and here I chose not to. And otherwise, it's the same. Oh, and see here, if you look in it's debossed, and this is embossed. So you have it coming towards you. Here you have the hive going away. So this is one of the 2 cards in the free card pack. The second card is this one here. But I'm not going to show you how to put this together tonight. I'm going to show you how to do this next Monday, which is the 7th, on the next Facebook Live. But I wanted to go ahead and show this to you so you would know what the free card pack is. Like I said, purchase of $35. And if you want to make these cards exactly, then yes, you do need the bundle. Well, you definitely need the inks. I can't even spit it out. You'll definitely need the stamp set because I'm going to send you the Ladybug punched out. Now, I won't be, of course, I won't be stamping her wings or anything, but you'll have the punch outs. So, of course, I'm looking for the card kit and I have buried it someplace. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here's the card kit for this one right here. So in this way, you can use whatever bling you want to go with. So, but I did want to show you a couple other, like I mentioned, I was talking about the how to do some of the other. I'm looking for. Here we go. Okay. So here is an example of another card, and this is totally stamped, except I did punch out the ladybug. And here, once again, for the eyes, I chose to go with the black matte dots, okay? And here is just another one, except this one I did a lot of fussy cutting out. Now, these are 2 of them I'm going to show you next week how we put it together. These are definitely a little bit adventuresome, a pink beetle and a bumblebee. And here we're using some of those really neat masks, or you can call them stencils or whatever. So, but anyway, so I'm going to show you how to do these next week and this one next week. And your free card pack is going to be a card pack for this card and a card pack for this one. If you, like I said, for the purchase. So, well, gang, if you got any questions, give me a holler. Here is my website. This is also how you can contact me, craftingwithsusie.stampinup.net. And you can also find out events right now. The next event is in about 3 weeks. We're going to try to have a birthday card class at the Lebanon Library. Right now, the rooms are still closed, courtesy of COVID. But we're hoping everybody's, we're getting through that. Everybody's getting well, and we're going to be able to get together. But I won't know for another couple weeks. As soon as I do, I'll let you know for those of you that are local. So, gang, like I said, enjoyed you being here. Hope you got a few ideas. If you're interested in these card packs, told you how to do that. So I will be back next Monday, which is February 7th. Thank you, Marie. So, yes. And like I said, we'll be looking at how to put some of these together next week. So, come on back. I'll talk to you later. See ya. Bye-bye.